Polling company InfoTrack have just released a poll which I find rather peculiar. Let me just walk you through this poll, and I quote. So the question they were asking respondents, and I hope it was a good pool of respondents, which opposition will you vote for if elections are held today? I think the full question should be which opposition leader will you vote for if elections are held today? Top of the pile we have Rigiji at 36%. Fred Matiangi comes in at 30%, he's number 2. David Maraga comes in at number 3 with 22%. Kalonzo Musyoka comes in at number 4 with 7%. And then we also have a group which has been termed undecided. They don't know who they'll want to represent them. They are standing in at 5%. Now in this video I want us to dissect this poll, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, Rigiji coming in at first place is of no shock to me, considering how he doesn't waste any opportunity to lecture his former boss, all while exposing their wicked deals. So let's just leave him out of the discussion. My main focus is on the other 3, starting with number last, Kalonzo Musyoka. Can you believe that Kalonzo has only managed to defeat undecided voters? And the reason, if you ask me, it's rather obvious. Kalonzo is not an effective communicator. I think the only people I know who are just as bad, if not worse than Kalonzo, is DCJ, Philomena Mwilu, and Musalia Mudavadi. They speak like slugs, and it's a pain to listen. So that in and of itself has led to Kalonzo being outranked by the likes of Maraga, which is such a mega embarrassment considering Maraga is a first-time politician. He's a toddler in the space. If I were Kalonzo Musyoka, I would fire my head of operations as early as yesterday. Number 2 from the bottom is David Maraga, who I think is having very impressive numbers. 22% is no joke considering he's the new kid on the block. And there's several reasons why 22% of Kenyans trust Maraga. Reason 1, he's not a thief. He openly said on Citizen TV that he only has 2 million Kenya shillings for campaigns, and he's hoping Kenyans will support him. Here's a tip.
Vote. However, running a campaign costs money.
Yes.
You'll need to hire vehicles. You'll
Correct.
need to
Correct.
PA systems or whatever it is.
Yes.
Have you done an assessment of what you will need and where are you going to get that money from?
Yes. It is being worked. The details are being worked on. We will require quite a substantial amount of money.
Do you know how much?
I won't tell now. My people are working on the likely budget. But I'm convinced we are going to appeal to Kenyans, including Yvonne, to contribute to our campaign, and it's going to succeed. The Kenyans will themselves fund this election, and once we are funded and get elected, yeah, you can rest assured that anybody trying to twist us or do anything, will tell him, look, this is a Wanjiku funded presidency.
Yeah. Are you putting in any money yourself?
Very little.
Okay.
Yes, very little.
How much?
I mean, 1-2 million shillings. I don't have much money.
Okay.
I don't have much.
David Maraga is an honest man. His honesty has earned him that 22%, and I personally hope he makes it to the top seat. Now, the second reason why he's enjoying such good polling is because he has balls. He's the same Chief Justice who overturned a stolen election without fear. And that was at a time when Uhuru was drunk and angry. In fact, just listening to Uhuru Kenyatta threatening Maraga and team.
Watu waine ati ndio watakuja waseme kulikuwa technicality. Ati wananchi milioni 15 hawatarudia kura 6, watarudia kura 1. Sasa wewe jameni, hata ukiwa mjinga namna gani, jiulize. MCA amepigiwa kura, imekuwa transmitted. Mama County amepigiwa kura, imekuwa transmitted. Muna mtu ameuliza swali, mjumbe amepigiwa kura, imekuwa transmitted. Kuna mtu amesema wameapishwa wote. Senator amepigiwa kura, imekuwa transmitted. Kuna mtu amesema lolote. Governor amepigiwa kura, imekuwa transmitted. Lakini kura ya rais iko na shida. Ati imekuwa transmitted. Iko na shida, transmission iko na shida. Na huyo mtu mwenyewe ndio ametuma majaji kila kona, 47 counties, ati kushuhudia kuapishwa kwa magavana. Wacha nicheke kwa sababu nafikiri kwa sababu ya hizo nguo wanavaa wanaona Wakenya wengine ni wajinga.
For those who followed Uhuru closely over the years, Uhuru ilikuwa akicheka, si ati anacheka, anakutishia. Akianza tu you know you are being warned. he doesn't have to say too much. But nonetheless, Maraga alikataa kuuziwa uoga na akasema hiyo kura it is null and void. Huyo jamaa sikudanganyi. Maraga is a type to arrest so many thieves who are in government today without any fear or favor. Ikue wewe ni the son of sijui which president, the son of which politician, whether you are owning a certain percentage in Kenya, Maraga is a type of politician who doesn't give a Coming in at number 2, we have Dr. Fred Matiangi, although personally I would put Matiangi at number 1 because Riggy G still stands impeached unless he can overturn that. And the reason why Matiangi is polling so well is because of his stellar track record. Na hiyo ndo Wakenya wanataka. And by the way, you best believe there is no other politician currently, tukieka Gachagua kando, who evokes so much fear in Kenya Kwanza. We all saw what Matiangi did when he was just the CS of Interior, withdrawing the security of Ruto, changing the security of Ruto, exposing the properties of Ruto in the National Assembly, for those of you who remember that exchange, exposing which tenders he wants to go for, arresting people left, right, center. Paka Oscar Sudi was holed up in his house. I remember there's a time he went missing for 3 days. That was all Dr. Fred Matiangi as CS of Interior. Sasa huu jamaa akiingia akuwe rais, this is the type of questions that Kenya Kwanza are asking themselves. I for one tend to believe ahead of his inauguration at Kasarani, people will run away from this country. Here Ruto, people didn't really have that fear. I expected someone like Rafael Tuju to be addressing us from Spain or Senegal or somewhere. But he's still in the country. He's even been to State House. Raila wamefanya handshake. Ruto is ni mtu good-willed kidogo, anaweza kusamehe. But Matiangi, in fact, the more they push him, they'd better hope asishinde urais. Hata watu kama Oscar Sudi wanajiogopea. Just listening to what you were saying, that hawa watu wakishinda watamfunga permanent. Here's the tip.
Na ndio unaona sisi tuko careful. Mimi naambia huyu mwenyewe tuko careful sana, tusishindwe kwa sababu hao watu wakitushinda kwa sababu mtu kama mimi watanifunga permanent. Watanifunga permanent. Kwa hiyo unaona tunakaa macho kabisa, ili zote ziko juu na ukarabati yote iko chini, kwa sababu hao watu wakipita tu namna hii, mimi kwanza na huyu Arabu Kishara huyu ngena huyu tutafungwa permanent. So
at the end of the day, based on that poll, I hope it's not a doctored poll, Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka needs to up his game seriously. He cannot be leapfrogged by the likes of Maraga, who are new kids on the block. As for Maraga, everything is going well for him. His only problem, as he has admitted, is finances. You know, right now, bado siasa ijaanza. Politics has not yet started. When we hit the ground in 2026 March, because that is when politics is going to start, people will be bleeding money left, right, center. Per day, wale wanaenda for presidency, it will be 4 to 8 million Kenya shillings per day. Helicopter kukua kwa hewa for 1 hour, it is 200,000. The Kenyans you're going to see want something, so you have to pay to get an organic crowd. It looks organic to those watching at home from TV, but wale wamekuwa kwa ground, we know what happens. You have to pay those people. 50, 100, 200, wherever it is utatoa, lazima utoe. When we get to that particular stage, will Maraga survive? So he needs to put his finances in order now. Kalonzo needs to put his rapport with the public in order now. For Matiangi, things are going well. Let him just continue on his tours as he cancelled tour ingine. Let him build up the momentum and we see how things go. Having said that though, that's just my opinion, guys. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below. Do you think the poll is accurate or is it fictitious from where you sit? Just drop me your comments. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. In the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for hondavidwafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.